Hi, hello everybody. Commerce tutorial. So, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್. ಇದಾದ ನಂತರ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು 15-20 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ 80 ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 80 ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್, ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಓನ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಾ ಕೊಡಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈಗ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದ. ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎನಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. Other chapters you have one each question from each chapter. So first chapter, nature and significance of management. From this chapter you need to study 2 marks important question, that is define management. This is one of the most famous and most repetitive type of question. So study define management. Whenever they ask as a define, whenever they are asking as a define, you should write a name of a person. You should write a name of a person, which person has given that name. You should write it his name and then you should continue the meaning of that particular word. Okay, now here they are asking define management in the sense according to whom is that management given. Management meaning is given. See here, observe here, it is given by Kreitner, here it is given by Harold Kuhns. Correct. In this way the definition should be given. Whenever we evaluate the papers, we see many papers where question is asking define, but the many students are not writing it as definition. They are not writing any of the person's name. Okay, so this is one of the most important question here. Coming to next important question from this chapter itself, define coordination. Very very important question. And another one, 2 organizational objectives of management: profit, growth, survival. Okay, from first chapter I am giving 3 important questions: define management, define coordination, and these 2 organizational objectives, any 2 organizational objectives of management. Coming to next chapter, that is chapter number 2, principles of management. From principles of management for 2 marks you need to study what do you mean by principles of management. This is one of the important question, principles of management meaning. Okay, this is one question. And another important and very famous and repetitive question is difference between unit of command and unit of direction. Unity of command and unit of direction are the 2 principles given by Henry Fayol. So you need to study these 2 differences of these 2 principles. Okay, and also one of the another important question, what is scalar chain. So from this chapter study what is scalar chain, unity of demand and unit of command differences, and principles of management meaning. Okay, study these 3 questions from chapter number 2. From chapter number 3 we don't have any 2 marks questions, so I'll directly come to chapter number 4, that is planning. From chapter number 4, that is planning, here we have okay, which are the important questions. Number 1, first 2 steps in planning. This is a 4 mark question. Actually earlier it was asked in practical oriented question, but now there are no more practical oriented questions. So first 2 steps of planning, you need to see their question is very very simple. You need to concentrate there. They are asking first 2 steps. If they ask write any 2 steps, you can write any of the 7 of the steps. There are 7 total steps. Okay, they are asking first 2, so you need to write first 2 steps only. So this is one of the important question. Another important question here is come to the meaning of rule and what the meaning of budget. What do you mean by rule and what do you mean by budget? Okay, this PDF I have already uploaded. I have already sent in my WhatsApp group as well as in my Telegram group. You can go and contact there. Otherwise, once again I will send after this video session is completed. Okay, from chapter number 4, that is planning, learn what is rule, what is budget, and first 2 steps of planning. Okay, these are 3 important questions. Next I will move on to chapter number 5, that is organizing. Coming to organizing, one of the most important and famous question, define organizing. Very very repetitive question. You should study this question 100%. Theo Hyman has given this definition. Then coming to another important question, study formal structure and divisional structure difference between functional and divisional structure, not formal, functional and divisional structure difference. This is the second important question from this chapter. And very very important, also study question number 6, that is elements of delegation, authority, responsibility authority, responsibility. These are the elements of delegation which must and should be learned by everybody. Okay, from this chapter, study, define, organizing, functional division structure difference, and elements of delegation. And coming to next chapter, that is chapter number 6, very important chapter, that is staffing, where there is 4 marks question, as well as there is 8 marks, as well as there is 2 marks. So coming to 2 marks, you need to study 2 internal sources and 2 external sources. Okay, here there is question number 5, 2 methods of recruitment. No, not this question. Yes, question number 6, internal sources of recruitment, transfer, promotion. These are the 2 internal sources. You need to study these 2 internal sources, and also study the difference between training and development. Okay, the 2 differences between training and development. This is also one of the important questions you need to study from this chapter. Okay, otherwise everything is okay. From 4 and 8 marks I have given on the job and off the job training method, selection process, staffing process, selection test, and those questions may again come in 2 marks category also. So these 2 questions, difference between training and development, internal sources of recruitment. Coming to next chapter, that is chapter number 7, we have directing. From directing, you need to study meaning of supervision, what is formal, what is formal communication, what is grapevine communication, very important. It is also called as Drakshi Bali Saman anta kariತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. So what is grapevine communication, which is also called as the rumors type of communication type. So what is grapevine communication, what is the meaning of supervision, these 2 questions. And apart from this, study Maslow's need hierarchy theory, where Maslow has given 5 needs. You need to study any 2 needs. They will ask any 2 needs which are given by Abraham Maslow, H. Maslow. So study that question also, and also study styles of leadership, which may also come for 1 mark, autocratic, democratic. So these are the free reign. So these are 3 types of leadership. Study these types of leaderships. Okay, coming to chapter number 8, that is controlling. Controlling, a very small and tiny chapter. From this segment, from this chapter, you need to study limitations of controlling, advantages of controlling. See, only there are 3 concepts in the controlling chapter, that is advantages of controlling, limitations of controlling, steps of controlling. From these 3 concepts, they are asking you 4 marks question 1 and 2 mark question 1. So if they ask limitations for 4 marks, here they may ask advantages, and if they ask steps for 4 marks, here they may ask advantage and limitation. So study these all 3 concepts. Next, coming to chapter number 9, that is book 2, financial management. From financial management, 2 marks category questions are as follows. What do you mean by financial management? Question number 1, this is one of the important question. Yes, question number 3, twin objectives of financial planning. Twin objectives of financial planning, here they have not mentioned that's twin, but it is very famous question. Twin objectives of financial planning is very famous question, which is very repetitive in nature also. Okay, study these 2 questions. And also, what do you mean by financial leverage? Let me see whether that question is here or no. Okay, question number 8, you have here question number 8, what is financial leverage, and also study the formula for it. So this is also one of the most important question. Okay, financial leverage, objectives of financial planning, what do you mean by financial management. Coming to question number chapter number 10, that is marketing, which is a huge chapter in itself. Chapter number 10, marketing, you need to study what is standardization from this chapter, and what is standardization is one of the important question. And another few questions which you need to study from this chapter is, see, there are different types of goods: consumer type of goods, consumer goods, convenience goods, industrial goods, shopping goods. You need to study examples for all these types of goods, such as example for consumer goods, example for convenience goods, example for industrial goods, example for shopping goods. So study the types of these goods. Okay, I've already mentioned for 4 marks elements of marketing mix. They may also ask it for 2 marks. I have mentioned for advertisement, advantages of advertisement, advantages of advertisement, limitations of advertisement, which may also be asked again for 2 marks. Difference between marketing and selling, which may also again be asked for 2 marks. So whatever I have given in 4 and 8, study those. From 2 marks category, only study what is standardization, examples of these particular goods. Okay, coming to last chapter, that is chapter number 11, very small and a tiny chapter, consumer protection. Consumer protection was passed in the year 1986. Consumer Protection Act was 1986, but the new act which is updated is called as 2019. Coming to 2 marks category, from this chapter, 2 marks you need to study Okay, any two who can file a complaint before the consumer forum. That is question number 5. Study this one question. And what is consumer protection? Question number 2. This is also one of the important question. And again, for 1 mark category, you need to study. There are 3 types of forums: state forum, district forum, and national forum. What is the amount of compensation from all these 3 forums? You need to study that question also. Okay, so these are the important questions of 2 marks from business study PUC second year English medium for annual examination March, which is going to be held tomorrow itself. Okay, once after your examination, once the question paper I get, I will also provide key answers. So this was a 2 marks important question. Again, after some time, I will also do the model question papers key answers of model question paper for 1 marks, 2 marks categories. Okay, and 80 out of 80 series, and how to pass, just pass the 24 plus, how to get 24 plus, which are the most important chapters for last minute preparations, and what is the paper presentation technique, how to get 80 out of 80. Okay, we'll discuss all these things in upcoming sessions. Thank you for watching Vikas Commerce Tutorials.